everybody, it's your girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio. Let's get straight into some things, you guys. So, Zuchu says some things, and of course, Zuchu's mke or rather I will say co-wife, aka Miss Aliyah, say something that got people by surprise, honey. Because at this point, I'm just wondering, like, who is playing the long game? Is it Aliyah who is playing along? Or is it Zuchu that is making sure that she ain't going to talk about exactly what happened with Aliyah? She's busy talking about all the beef she's ever had with everybody, but what exactly happened between her and Aliyah, which of course we're going to talk about in a while. But first of all, let's listen to this clip before we got into Aliyah's response.
Kuna shida gani kumng'ang'ania mpenzi wangu? Au kuna mwanamke anaweza kutoka sasa mimi mwanamke wa Diamond zaidi yangu. Nasikia raha kumng'ang'ania mpenzi wangu. Mimi ni king'ang'a haswa. Namng'ang'ania mpaka mwisho. Na uraha ya kung'ang'aniwa siku zote.
Okay. That was Zuchu basically responding to people who like to call her Kinganganizi, who like to call her desperate for love, desperate for a man. But only Zuchu say that I'm only nganganiaring. I don't know the name in English. Namngangania kwa sababu pia na ningangania. But according to what you're seeing on public, baby girl, you're the one who is doing the most. That's why it's coming off desperate, you know. If Diamond was matching Zuchu's energy in terms of always claiming her, always talking about her everywhere she goes like this, then people will say, you know, probably it's even. But the fact that Zuchu is the one who is talking the most, you know. So surprisingly, Aliyah of all people decided to talk about Zuchu's album. Of course, it's her job at the end of the day. And I would have expected, just like Beach Cole skipped Zuchu's interview, because you all know that Beach Cole is part of the crew. If Zuchu was really supposed to be in this interview, or rather if they were supposed to promote Zuchu's album as part of the program, people expected Aliyah to sit it off. But I've seen or I've heard Aliyah talk cordially between her and Zuchu, but she haven't gone into depth if they have a beef, what really happened. Is it true that she was with Diamond first, but Zuchu went behind her back and took Diamond away from her? None of them have ever came out, but people who are very close to them, include Beach Cole, who happen to be very, very close with Aliyah right now, came out and confirmed. So many people speculated that, of course, Aliyah was probably forced to do that. I don't think so. I think Aliyah is a profession, and Aliyah is playing a long game, okay? She know what she's doing, and she know where she stands, okay? As long as she's receiving everything that she's receiving, it doesn't matter if it's behind the scene, honey, she's going to keep her peace and her bag at the same time. Somebody down in the comment section said in a quote, kuna muda ukiwenza na kazi inatangaza inakuwa ngumu. Imagine Aliyah anatakiwa apongeze kazi za bi mkubwa hata kama inaumiza. Twendeni kwenye usiku wa hujanizidi at Zuchu, mi ni shabiki wako namba 1, sending love from, of course, Franks. Okay. This person is basically talking about how she feel like Aliyah looked forced. Her body language was totally giving something different. Another person said, Aliyah anaumia hapo kusikia Zuchu niwezi hawezi kumwacha Diamond. Another person said, Aliyah sio mjinga, uzuri kila mtu anapata na yupo na familia, sio mropokaji. Honey, oh, these people need some grammar classes. But anyway, it is what it is. So many people down in the comment section felt like Aliyah's support to Zuchu's album was not genuine, because most of the songs in that album was written towards Aliyah. Because if you listen to Zuchu's album carefully, it's more of, oh, he's with me, he can play with you, but end of the day he'll come with me, but when I find him with you, baby, it's going down. Or, oh, I'm better than you, I'm beautiful than you, or, oh, I'm not leaving him. You know, it's more like throwing shade at a fellow person that she knows is messing with her man. Because at this point, what I'm getting from Zuchu is she has accepted that Diamond Platinum is the whole. And as long as she's been shown as the queen, she go stay there, but not as much. Another person said, Halia, bwana anaye na anatamba naye na hajali wala nini. Aliyah kuna namna uso wake unaongea jambo. Okay? If you go on those videos, okay, on Wasafi, something was just off with Aliyah. I don't know, maybe if it's a personality or it's just who he is. You know, Aliyah has been seen on TV so many times, and people know when she's excited. You can tell, you know, one thing you can never lie is how you feel about something. You know what I'm saying? On one way or another, at some point, it will just show that something was off. And of course, that is what many people are picking. Another person saying, anacheza nyimbo ya kumchukulia bwana ila dada aliye ni mpole shana. Okay, whatever. Honey. And of course, when Aliyah was talking about somebody stealing your husband, it was giving, yo, girl, you did not steal Diamond. Like, Aliyah was giving that, Zuchu, you stole Diamond from me, girl. Like, the F are you talking about? Because the song, especially that song number 5, many people are saying it's dedicated to Aliyah. I feel like there's something that went down between Zuchu and Aliyah, definitely, that maybe they're not ready to talk about. Because if it was a lie, Zuchu is always in a hurry to set records straight. But for some reason, this situation with Aliyah, she has never came out to tell people this and this and this is what happened. That's why people are taking this narrative. The Diamond is going in between them two women, and Zuchu's not saying anything about it, and that's why people believe anything that comes from Mangi. Because guess what? Most of the things that came from Mangi, Zuchu herself has confirmed. You know what I'm saying? That's why when Mangi said what she said, people believed it. And of course, with some sign, with Aliyah's WhatsApp messages, and Aliyah being in Diamond Platinum's house when Zuchu left, and Aliyah hanging out with Diamond, and it's just too much. But anyway, tell me how you all feel about it down in the comment section. Personally, I feel like Aliyah is mature enough to know that this is work. I gotta work. It doesn't matter like who I'm talking about, as long as I make my dough. And yeah, that's it. Anyway, keep it classy. Stay me. See you on my next one. Bye-bye.